Presenting Magi Rising, an urban fantasy epic adventure. Book 2 in the Magi Saga series. Written by Andrew Dobell. Narrated by Vicky. Prologue Haiti. The dank, dark walls echoed the chants that were sung deep and low by the 10 figures sitting on their knees around an elaborate circle marked on the floor. It had several concentric rings with runes and dark symbols written in the language of the Old Ones arrayed about it. The 10 figures wore dirty rags, remnants of their former clothes, ripped and ruined now. The bodies beneath them dirty and covered in fresh scars, welts, and bruises. They were a mix of male and female, but they all had their hair shaved off, so there was little to tell them apart. The chants they sang in low tones seemed well practiced, but a Magi would see the magical embrace their minds were under, and know that they were helpless to resist. They were merely puppets, controlled by one of the other 2 people in the room. Standing opposite each other, outside the circle of kneeling figures, these 2 figures faced each other, standing silently, both in concentration and seeming to do nothing. Only those with magical sight would feel and see the huge energies they were using. Between them, they forced the local essentia into the circle, both erecting a powerful aegis, and also pushing hard at the null realm, the barrier between the material world and the spirit world, pulling it, stretching it, and doing their best to weaken it between here and the abyss. They didn't do this very often, but Lucian always got a thrill from these summonings. He concentrated hard, using his power over essentia to push at the unyielding barrier. Everyone knew it could never be broken. If Nymira, one of the most powerful Magi on the planet, couldn't pass through Acheron or the Null Realm, as the barrier was known, into the abyss, then surely no one could. Magi had been barred from entry into the spirit world, or the abyss, as it had become known, since prehistory, when the Archons, the dark gods the nomads worshipped, had retreated there to reside in dread Tartarus, the resting place of the Archons, hidden deep in the abyss. Of course.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?